Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. So I'm going to do a unboxing and quick little introductory look at the newest watch that I'm adding to my collection. So there you can see the tag on the box. For those of you who have tuned into my channel before, you're no stranger to these TSS watches. I've bought a few of them and I really like them, and I think for the price you really get a lot for the money. I'm always very impressed with the way they come packaged. You know, the box is wrapped in plastic, as you can see here. And again, bear with me because this is the first time I've taken a look at this. But at least you'll get the full effect of how it ships in, the way the packaging looks, all that good stuff. So there's your cover. There's your box. The box is always very nice. Again, you know, I'm factoring in what they cost. And I usually order these off of Amazon. But anyway. There's the box. Open it up. We have a polishing cloth. We have a user manual. If there's one complaint I have with these watches, sometimes the way they put these user manuals in the boxes, they're really hard to get out. That one's in there nice and tight, but here's your user's manual. Lots of good information, just setting the watch, taking care of the watch, water resistancy stuff, you know, all that good stuff. They always come with this free wallet knife, which is kind of cool. I've never really used these before, but I mean, the fact that you get a gift with purchase for something that's at this price point is a nice touch. But there you get a good look at, once you take it out of the packaging and unfold it, this is what you end up with. It's a little wallet knife. Kind of fun. And then here is the watch that I have picked up. So still has the tags on it. Again, this is the first look at it, obviously. I'm more of a strap person. I really like leather strap watches. I feel like you can throw them on with jeans, you can throw it on with, you know, dress clothes or a suit or that sort of thing. I really liked this watch for a few reasons, and I'll talk about those in a second, but you can tell the case is wrapped in plastic, which I love. Again, you know, when you get these in, there's no doubt that they're wrapped in plastic. The packaging's wrapped in plastic, so there's no way you're going to get it in and there's some kind of ding on it or any kind of quality control issues. I mean, these guys do a really good job of making sure everything looks perfect and everything is packaged perfectly. But you can tell it's got a nice brown genuine leather strap. It's got kind of an alligator texture on the top of it, which I like. It looks nice and classic, and it's a little bit easier for you to dress up if you want to dress it up. Going back to the watch, what I really liked about this watch is it's just got a lot going on the dial, but it still pulls it off in a nice classic fashion. So you can see, you obviously have the exposed dial, and it's running right now. I'm just giving it a little shake. You can see into the movement, which I think is really cool, where you can see the watch ticking. So down there in this bottom sub-dial here, you have a second hand that you can see going around. You also have another second hand running here. So if you want to look at it in the sub-dial, you've got that option. If you'd rather look at the long second hand in more of a traditional fashion, you have that option. Over here, you'll notice you've got a sub-dial that's numbered 1 to 7. So you can use that to keep track of days of the week. If you want to call Monday day 1, Tuesday day 2, you know, and so on and so forth. But you can set that however you want, which I think is kind of neat, because some people like to start their week on Sunday. Some might like to start their week on Monday. So it's kind of up to you to determine what's number 1 and what's number 7. Then you get your AM PM indicator up here at the top to show you, you know, if you're in, you know, the noon hour like this is a little bit after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I know that without even having to, you know, set the watch, because I see the sun there. So you're at, you know, again, almost 1 p.m. You're a little bit past high noon, because obviously you can see the sun is moved. It's not directly in the middle there. It's because it's almost an hour past noon. So that's a nice touch. You have this red hand that gives you your military time or 24-hour time. And then your last sub-dial over here is numbered to 31. And hopefully you can see this in the camera. I apologize if you can't. That's your date of the month. So I'll give you a closer look here. But pretty much anything you could want going on a watch, you know, for the most part, you've got it on this one. You definitely have a lot going on it. But again, I don't think it's anything that looks too busy. I think it's really well done. I like the little splash of color with the red hand, you know, at the 24-hour time. I like the splash of color with the AM PM indicator where you see the sun. And I'm not sure about nighttime if it'll show the moon or if it'll just show stars. I think most of the watches that I've had from TSS, it just shows the stars, but I'm not positive on that. And I love, you know, the uniqueness of being able to see inside the movement, both on the front as well as on the back. And here's a little bit better look at the case back and the movement, if you can see it in there. And again, I didn't take the plastic off. I could, but I didn't want this video to run too long. But it was more important for me, for you all to be able to see the amount of quality control and protection they put on these things when they ship them out. I think it's just a really nice, it's a testament to their company. Setting the watch, you do have some quick sets that are built into the case. So that's nice. So you can see, you know, the crown's going to set a few things, but you're also going to have these pushers here that'll set the other subdials. So setting it should be pretty easy. It doesn't look like there's any luminescent features on the watch. That's all stainless steel, you know, or metal on the inside. So I wouldn't look for any lume. The only part of the watch that might have lume is the hands. I'll double check that, and if there's any lume on it, I'll be sure and take a picture. But anyway, great looking watch in my opinion. I really like it. I'll try and get a picture of it as well on my wrist so you can see a wrist shot. But as usual, TSS delivers really nice products for the price, and I'm really impressed with it. So hope this review helps you out, and thanks for tuning in. And if you have any questions about the watch, be sure and ask them, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Thanks so much. Take care.